Top 5 Scariest Paranormal Encounters.
Hey everyone, I'm Connor, and welcome back to this channel. Today, we are diving into the top 5 scariest paranormal encounters I've experienced in 2024. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you love all things paranormal. It really helps support the channel and ensures you won't miss any of the future investigations. So, grab a seat, maybe leave the lights on, and let's dive in. Number 5 takes us to the Stimson Hospital in Eaton Rapids, Michigan. This abandoned hospital has a dark history. The building's founders all met untimely deaths inside this location. I was investigating this place alone, and after experiencing activity on the second floor, I decided to take a break. I went down to the first floor to set my gear down and go live on YouTube. I stopped recording on my cameras, but I forgot my lavalier mic was still capturing audio. As I walked to the table where my phone was, I heard a sudden crash. My camera, still on its tripod, had fallen to the floor and broken behind me. When I reviewed the audio later, I was shocked. The mic had captured the sound of running footsteps, a sound of a smack, and then the crash of the camera. It was as if something unseen had followed me from the second floor and knocked it over like a warning to get out. Here's the clip of this chilling moment. Nice. That sincerely sucks. Coming in at number 4 is my visit to the Allegan County Poorhouse Museum. I was changing my camera battery after investigating the third floor, where the music box was going off. As I talked to Ted, the museum's caretaker, in a room on the first floor, we heard a strange tone. We looked over to see a fan behind me turned on by itself. It had been sitting there completely off the entire time we were there. The timing was too perfect to be a coincidence, and it felt as if something wanted us to know it was still around. And this was the same room where Ted had his first paranormal experience at this place. Here is the clip of this moment I captured. Are you still out there for me? Can you come talk? There you go. Are you a little girl? I'm literally looking at it. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's nothing standing in front of that. Can I come out there like you said? That is actually kind of crazy. There you go. You've almost got it going all the way off. There you go. Look at that. Thank you for doing that. Look at that. That sounds good, doesn't it? You like that music? It's pretty old-time music, isn't it? Okay. All right, I'm gonna move this device out there, okay? I'll stop this music box. And I'm gonna move this music box. I'm gonna move this box out here. I don't know where you are out here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this music box, ooh, I about fell over, right here. It's gonna calibrate again. There's calibrating. Just give it a second, you can use it again. Okay, just move the music box out here so I can stand out here in the hallway. I've also got the epoch device right here on the stairs. Okay, I moved out here in the hallway. Are you still out here with me now? You can light that up green if you are out here. By the way, I appreciate you communicating with me. Now I don't know what happened. Music box is not going off anymore.
Even though the second floor was now quiet, I want to show you this next part uncut from my body camera, and I want you to pay attention to everything that is about to happen.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on to the first floor, or the basement. Epoch and music box is going off upstairs in the attic. It's pretty creepy. I was trying to go in the 1950s room and I guess speak with somebody in there. And I just sat down, and before I really got a chance to really explain how the Epoch works, somebody was setting up the music box out in the hallway. Progressively started getting closer, where it kept spinning more and more longer. And then the Epoch device was answering questions. I asked if whoever it was, they wanted to go in the hallway, and they answered yes. So went in the hallway, took the music box and moved it somewhere else in the hallway. Music box didn't go off anymore. And the Epoch device said yes to something or no to something. I asked if you want me to go in that room again, and they said no. So I moved on to another floor. So now I'm going down to the basement to do an EVP session. So yeah, quite interesting so far.
You didn't happen to turn the fan on, did you?
No? Wait, the fan just turned on by itself?
I did not have. I haven't turned it on. I wondered if you turned it on.
No, I'm standing here. How would I turn it on?
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't know if you, because I sure didn't turn it on.
Is it like a timer?
No. It's just a regular fan. It just all of a sudden now came on. Well, it had to be because it didn't come on until you came in.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, no, I was getting ready to cut to put a new battery in this camera, and I come in here and tell Tab what was going on upstairs in the attic, and heard a beeping noise, and this damn fan behind me just turned on. Have you ever had that happen before?
But this is the room that they turned the light on. When I was coming up from the basement, the light turned on by itself.
This is the room that the light turned on?
Yeah.
Now let's go back a few minutes here and see if that fan was actually on when I first walked in the room, and see if we can try to debunk this. The fan was not on when I walked into this room to talk with Ted and change my battery. Now, could this be some kind of faulty wiring in the building? Or is this something actually paranormal that just took place, and the fan just so happened to turn on when I walked into the room and somebody followed me from upstairs?
Oh. Well, that's quite interesting. Okay, so you want this fan off?
I'm going to unplug it.
Unplug it? You want me to unplug it?
Yes.
Okay, the fan is unplugged. I'm sorry, Spirits, if you turn on the fan, he wants it off.
Yeah.
Number 3 takes us to the Walton house in Atlanta, Indiana. During a daytime investigation with Caleb, we heard voices coming from down the hallway. At first, we thought someone might have snuck in to mess with us. We searched the entire area and found nothing. The voices were clear, but had no source. It's moments like this that make you realize how thin the veil between our world and the other side can be. I still have no explanation for this. Here's the moment we heard those unexplained voices. Can you come down this hallway where me and Caleb are standing and make one of these pretty lights go off for me, or move that purple balloon right there?
Please come join us up here.
I want to say there was a car driving by. I just saw a shadow on the floor, Caleb. Right in front of the balloon.
It shouldn't be a car.
We are in the daylight, so we got to keep that in mind too, because that's why we film at nighttime.
But what shadow is going to come from a car driving when we're on the second floor?
I don't know. It's not like it even started anywhere. It's just a black blob of some sort.
What was that?
What the Hello?
Dude, hold on. What was that?
I hope our lavs caught that.
You're going to hear that?
Hello? Do you have the Epoch still running?
I mean,
You can leave your camera on it because you've got your head camera, remember?
yeah, what in the world was that, dude?
That was somebody talking. It's not like it even started anywhere. It's just a black blob of some sort.
What was that?
What the Hello?
Hey, hold on.
Somebody here? Guys, that was freaking weird. We just literally heard someone's voice down here. Hello? I gotta see if there's anybody outside. We gotta hurry though. So somebody walking by. I don't see anyone outside, you guys.
Nothing on this table. Chair doesn't make that noise. There's nothing out here. Just a blanket.
Nothing there. I really don't know what that was. I'm hoping this audio and this camera caught this.
Dude, there's nothing up here that would have made that noise.
Nothing downstairs either. What? You heard the straight voice that I heard, right?
To me, I heard like, What the f was that? Dude, I'm not kidding.
Hello?
What in the world was that?
Somebody in here? What? You heard the straight voice that I heard, right?
To me, I heard like, What the f was that?
I got straight goosebumps right now. Like, look at that. Straight goosebumps.
Dude. What could have made that noise?
Here's the cameras, but there's nothing I see out of place. Caleb.
I don't know what that was, dude.
We weren't talking when that happened, right?
No.
It has to be in the audio.
It almost, you know, after you, like when you wash your dishes, that like, you put a pot on top of another pot or a pan, that thunk.
Yeah.
That's what that sounded like. I don't know what could have caused that.
I don't have a clue.
Hey, I'm just gonna shut this door here. Just note that I'm shutting this one, so that way if we come down and it's open, it's something different. Maybe if we kind of keep changing things a little bit. And
Dude, that kind of scared me, to be honest with you.
that was, I mean, it was like it was mocking me. Like it was like I made the noise and then immediately, right after.
Okay, we're coming back upstairs. If you're gonna want us downstairs, which I feel like that's why you keep hearing noises downstairs, we'll need you to open a door or something so we know. Because we're just kind of confused now. Okay. Let's ask this spirit here.
I got my heart racing, dude.
Yeah, me too. I'm out of... No. I was just getting ready. That's a...
Dude.
Somebody screwing with us?
That's the exact same noise. Dude, look, my legs, the hair on my legs is just I'm full body chills right now. Hold on.
At this point, we were speechless. This isn't normal for a paranormal investigation to hear this many noises. Yes, this is the daytime, but we could not find anyone walking around outside who could be causing this. The audio we're about to play was only captured on our camera in the hallway, and it appears to be in the same direction as the other noises we were hearing. What do you think it says?
Okay. Let's ask this spirit here.
I got my heart racing, dude.
Yeah, me too. No. I was just getting ready. That's a...
Dude.
Somebody screwing with us?
That's the exact same noise. Dude, look, my legs, the hair on my legs is just I'm full body chills right now. Hold on.
Number 2 is an encounter I'll never forget. At the Voodoo Antiques Museum in Lansing, Michigan, I was trying to communicate with spirits potentially attached to the haunted items on display. After several attempts, the epoch, a yes or no device, began to light up, responding to my questions. It clearly communicated that it didn't want to talk and that it wanted me to leave. That's when I started to feel a burning sensation on my neck. For insurance purposes, my interviewee John and his wife were in the lobby at the time I was experiencing this. I left the museum section and went into the shop area where I asked John to check my neck where this burning feeling was. He found a scratch mark on my neck. There was no way my body camera strap could have caused it. It was as if something unseen had physically marked me as a warning. Here is the footage of this intense moment.
Did you want me to leave? Definitely feel funny on my neck. The left side of my neck is itching. Are you attached to that mirror behind me? Are you the one that is telling me you don't want me here? To the one that said that they don't like it that I'm here talking to you, are you in this room with me? Hopefully quiet now. Are you attached to any of the dolls over here? This is Sarabina. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so Sarabina. Are you the one that likes talking to me, Sarabina, or no? Or do you like talking to me, Sarabina? No? Oh my God, that is a long no. Okay, I don't understand why. I'm only here with good intentions to try to communicate with you and get to know you. If you're the one using this epoch device and it's not somebody else, can you please light up one of the cat balls in this room? I just need to see visually where you are. Sarabina, are you still here? Is this not Sarabina I was talking to? Are you somebody else? Are you still here? Okay, I know you said you don't like talking to me, whoever you are, if this is Sarabina or whoever this is, but if you could just tell me a few things, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just here tonight to understand where you're coming from and get to know more about you. I mean, if you don't like talking to me and you want me to leave, all you have to do is light that up green for yes, red for no. Red, and I'll stay here and talk with you longer. You want me to leave? Oh my gosh. That is a long yes. I don't understand it. I don't know why you want me to leave. This doesn't make any sense. Let me just... a few more minutes in here. I just want to understand why. I'm going to pull a voice recorder, and I want you to tell me why you want me to leave in this voice recorder. Voice recorder, I'm being told to leave in the epoch device. I'm at the museum, the Voodoo Oddities Museum. I'm holding this voice recorder in my hand. I want you to tell me in this voice recorder why you want me to leave. Simply all I need. Why do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave this room particularly and go somewhere else? Okay, we're going to stop the voice recorder. All right, I'm going to leave this room out of respect for what you're telling me to leave. I'm going to take my stuff, and I'm going to come back in a little bit, and maybe you changed your mind, and maybe we can talk a little bit more. But if not, if you can tell me again later that you want me to leave in this device, I will leave this building.
I wasn't sure why the activity in this museum was feeling so quiet. I felt the spirits of this location was adamant I leave, and it seemed to be the only real communication I was getting. My neck continued to burn, and for insurance purposes, John and his wife stayed in the shop area of this museum, and I felt compelled to have John check my neck out to find out why it was burning.
Hey, John. Yeah. I'm not gonna be funny here when I say this. Can you look at my neck?
What I'm about to show you next is quite frightening.
But it's been itching. I was told literally to leave in this Epoch device 3 times. It keeps telling me to leave. It doesn't want to talk to me. Whoever's in there is literally saying yes or no. This device, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. You can't manipulate this device. It's not radio frequencies or nothing like that. It's just a board that lights up green or red.
Really?
It's on the left side over here. It's just itching.
Right through here?
Somewhere over there. It's just itching. Can you move my my shirt, or it's like on my collar or something? Not my collar, but my, what do you call it? Like the lower part of it. See, this is where it's mostly been itching at.
Well, you got like through here and here, you've got like indentations that could be from your strap, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it could be from. That's probably why you're itching.
Okay,
Yeah.
my strap.
That's what I'm thinking, because just based on where your strap is, and you've got like.
I'm not
it's
saying I'm
red.
getting scratched. If by any means, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just
Let me
saying
take
it's
a
been.
picture of it, and you can.
That's on my neck.
Yep.
Is that from my strap?
I don't know. That's.
I've never had my strap do this. Is it?
But that's why I'm not
It's
sure if
from
it's
here?
from your strap, because you got a jacket and a shirt. So to leave that kind of, but that's what's on your shoulder.
It's hard to say if this is something paranormal and that I was scratched by something within this museum, but this picture is very weird. You can see where the markings from the strap are, but the one indentation going up my neck I know for a fact is not from the body cam strap. It's raised off my skin, and moments before, while I was inside this museum trying to communicate with what I thought was Sarabina, I suddenly felt that area burning as if intense heat was hitting it.
Definitely feel funny on my neck. The left side of my neck is itching.
The spookiest thing about this is that the scratch began disappearing while we looked at it as if it was never there.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
that's an
it's
interesting
not
part.
showing it on. It's not
Especially
showing
this
up now.
one, because that, I mean, that just, it's
Yeah,
a weird
that-
mark.
I took John to the museum to show him where this happened, and we continued to try to debunk this. I began to feel sick, and I started to feel a heavy feeling.
Yeah, I was standing right here. I'm feeling really weird cold chills right now.
John began to tell me a story about one of the dolls he never talked about with me prior to my investigation.
So have people
Much-
ever been scratched here?
They've been, okay, here's the thing with, when people are standing here, they're being, first of all, it started out kind of slow when we first got this. It was very subtle things people are feeling, like something crawling up their leg, where they just kind of do something, subtly, like just this, or they just kind of like do something like this. Then it got to the point where they're like being grabbed, touched hard, poked. Then some people were saying that they're being scratched around their ankles, like something was scratching them or tickling around their ankles. Donna is known for that, the scratching and tickling around ankles.
Oh,
She's very known for that. She came from Georgia. She was part of a collection of a elderly woman's doll collection. She was having problems in her doll room that was full of dolls. A team went in there. Through their investigation, they figured it was Donna was the problem. They took her out for a while to see if things changed. The whole environment changed inside the doll room. She was comfortable in there again. She wasn't feeling nauseous in there. She wasn't feeling the scratching around her ankles. She was comfortable in there again. So she said, I don't want the doll back.
what about Sarabina? Has she ever scratched somebody?
No.
Because I talked to her.
Mhm.
Supposedly I talked to her, unless somebody's lying to me in here.
Yeah.
But
That's not what she does. What she does is she gives people the feeling of they just are like lost in her. They're
Okay.
like being drawn in, or she's staring through their soul. But it's nothing malevolent. It's nothing nasty or harmful. Most people feel at ease with her. Like, oh my God, she's so comfortable for me. That and her sister Bella behind her. Bella isn't as strong, and Bella mostly works with female children.
So what do you think I got scratched in here is what you're thinking, or no?
I can't debunk that. That is the one that really gets me.
Is it still there?
You got your flashlight?
Yeah, I do. I just want to see if it's gone yet. Just trying to figure out what this could be. There's nothing that I have around my body, my neck area there, that I can think of that caused that.
It's going away. Yeah, it's mostly gone away a little bit through here. That's still there. That one up and down isn't there.
And finally, number 1, the infamous Demon House, also known as the Monroe House in Hartford, Indiana. My YouTube audience voted for me to investigate the 2nd floor, and I brought along with me the Epoch device. I set up equipment in the hallway and began asking questions. To my surprise, I made what felt like intelligent, direct communication. The device answered my questions, telling me it hated when people called the house demonic, what equipment it preferred, and more. It was like having a conversation with a spirit, a first for me. And to this day, I have never had an experience quite like it. It was as if the house itself wanted to set the record straight. Here's the footage of that extraordinary conversation.
I had just finished an EVP session in the infamous Ouija board room, but oddly nothing was captured. No voices on the recorder, and none of the REM pods reacted. I decided to pack up my gear and move into the 2nd floor hallway. What happened next would change everything. It was here in the dimly lit corridor that I believe I had one of the most intelligent and direct conversations with the spirit I've ever experienced. This moment was about to become the most intense part of the entire investigation.
Okay. Whoa. Somebody making that REM pod go off? As I'm setting up the equipment. Could you step away from that, please? Now, I don't know if that's the batteries dying on the REM pod or not. If you're the one using the REM pod, can you please step away from that? Hang on, guys, we're gonna reset that REM pod. Hold on here. Okay, it's gonna reset. And now it's not going off. Okay. Let's turn on the other one. That was weird. Could be something paranormal, might not be from how I touched it too. All right. Now we've got REM pods. 2 REM pods in the paratune down there, all lined up down the hallway. So if anybody comes from down that direction into this room I'm in right now, we should be able to see it. So what I'm going to do though, we're going to set the camera up. Whoa. Hopefully I just caught that on audio, or at least video. I don't think that was me setting the chair down. Nope. See the chair right here? That was not the chair. If you just use that REM pod in the hallway, you can use it again, please. You guys probably can't see it with the sitting on the chair. If you're out there, you can make that REM pod go off again, please. I am starting to think that maybe somebody did use the REM pod now. Did bleep in the middle of the floor. And it was going off like crazy, and I just reset it. Now it's not doing any kind of indication the batteries are dying. All right, let me go get the epoch device. Let's try this. What we are going to do is we're going to set the epoch device up right in this hallway. Right there. We've got the fan tune, 2 REM pods, and the epoch device set up now. Are you one of the people that people hear here? If you are, you can light that device up green. And red if you're not the same person or spirit. I'm going to sit down. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. So you are the same spirit. Just as I was getting ready to sit down. Do you want me to stay farther away from that equipment? Is that why you were comfortable enough to make that go off? If you were on the first floor, please light that up green. If you were up here with me on the second floor, please light that light up red. I just want to know so I know where to go. I would appreciate it if you could do that. I mean, if you don't want to talk, I get it. I'm just trying to make a conversation. Do you want to talk to me? Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you doing that, okay? Are you one of the main spirit that resides here in the Monroe House? Have I talked with you before? No. No? Oh my God. Thank you so much for lighting that up. That is incredible. Thank you for this communication. This is pretty cool. Do you hate it when people come in here and say that this place is demonic or there's demons here? Yes. That's a strong, oh my God. Oh my God, that is incredible. The longer a light is held down, the more likely it is somebody using it. Thank you. I thought so too. I hate when people call this place demonic or demons in here. I'm with you on that same page. You and we think alike there. Are we done talking right now for right now? You can light that up green for yes or red for no if you're still here. No, you're not done talking. Okay. You know how I know this is legitimate is because that will just sit there and nothing will go off. And then I'll try to ask a very direct question towards whoever this is, and then it will answer. You know, guys, I'm going to pull out another device too. We're going to pull out Ghost Tube. Now, I know a lot of you don't like Ghost Tube, and I don't really use Ghost Tube anymore. But it's just another tool right now to kind of see if there's anything relevant that would come through. I'm not going to claim that it's paranormal in any way, but I just want to see if I can get any kind of questions. No? Never mind. The spirit just literally told me no. I respect that. They don't want me to use Ghost Tube. I'm more than fine with not using that, honestly. No? That's a dog outside. That freaked me out for a second. I was like, what the hell is going on in the hallway over here? You said no twice, so you're like, no, no. Actually, I kind of understand your answer now. I think that's what you were saying. You're saying no, no. Have you seen people use ghosts? Yes, that is it. Okay, I won't use it. Thank you. This is incredible. I won't use GhostTube. I'm sorry. This is incredible. Having this direct communication like this. I really appreciate you having a conversation with me tonight. Can you try to use any of those REM pods or the paratune? Or I'm sorry, the fan tune? I called it the wrong thing. At the very end of the hallway, the blue light. Can you make one of those go off for me? At least just once, please? I just want to see it work here. Do you not want to use those devices? You only want to... No, you don't want to use those devices? All right. Okay, so no to GhostTube and no to the REM pod and the fan tune. I understand. I guess you just want to have a conversation with the Epoch device. You must really like that device, then. It's one of my favorite devices, too. REM pods can be manipulated by walkie-talkies, and that's how people fake having communications with spirits. Do you like using voice recorders? Do you like speaking in those? No? No? You really don't like that? Man, I don't mean this in a mean way, but you're like a basic spirit. You just like to use one device, and that's pretty much it. I think my whole episode is literally just this hallway. Like, I could not get any more incredible responses than this. This is insane. This is just wild here. Those are my top 5 scariest paranormal encounters of 2024. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button down below and consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and turn on all bell notifications so that you never miss a future paranormal investigation from this channel. Have you ever experienced anything from the paranormal? If you have, leave a comment down below. I'd love to read it. Now, I will see you guys on the next episode of Paranormal Encounters.